On today's show, we're shining the spotlight on feeding our friends in need. First up, Tom Henry, founder of Feed America First, shares the incredible work they're doing to fight hunger and lift up families in our community. Then Byron Glenn joins us with a heartwarming story of service. He and his team are providing complete Thanksgiving dinners for families across the region. And don't forget our Purple Paws Pet of the Week. This furry little star has a delightfully spooky name, but trust me, you're going to love her. It's all happening right here, right now on Good Morning Murfreesboro for Friday, November 14th, 2025.
Good morning, Murfreesboro. I'm Lance Chandler.
And I'm Rachel Albertson. Thank you for joining us for another week where we talk about what makes Murfreesboro shine.
Yeah, and it's the sun. Yeah, finally, it's been like up and down. Whew.
Did you get snowpocalypse?
Just one flake and everything I thought was going to shut down.
I'm under a little snow dome, so other people had some, and I saw none. There was like 4 flakes on the ground.
We had like a light dusting on our back porch on some of the furniture and stuff like that. It was mainly sleet, but it was just cold, But if it's going to be cold, it might as well snow, right? You got to have something pretty to look at, not just wet and gloomy outside with no snow. So I'm here for it. If it wants to snow, it can snow.
Well, with the craziness, I just spent more time at home with my dog.
Yeah.
It was great.
Working and all that stuff. We had a week where our son went to daycare for the first time. So it's been one of those weeks where it's been kind of sad, but it has to be done. It is good socialization. So
I would try to bring Coco to doggy daycare, but she's mean.
She'll pick on all the other dogs.
I'm trying, but she has not quite got there yet.
Well, did you see the Northern Lights?
I didn't.
You have to take it with your phone.
They were like a year and a half ago. I saw them then.
That was one time's good enough. I saw them a year and a half ago.
Yeah, so
see one Northern Light, you've seen them all.
It was cold outside. I didn't want to go out, so I didn't. Did you have any pipes freeze?
No pipes. But I got out there, it was a warm day, and I was like, put my hose bib covers on and unhooked the hoses where nothing freezes up. Got out there and cleaned everything up. Got it all, everything I wanted to get done outside while it was 75. I did that the way I didn't have to go out in the freezing cold and freeze my butt off.
It might have been our fault because we had Jalen from Roadrunner on here talking about what to do if the pipes freeze and then an early snow.
I know.
Jalen, we blame you.
Yeah. He scared me in 2 ways. He scared me because I was afraid my pipes were going to freeze. Now I'm terrified of Brown Friday.
Yes, and that's coming. That's coming.
If you don't know what that is, you need to go back and watch that episode. That's a fun fact for you.
Yeah. So since we're chuckling, do you have something to make me chuckle more?
I feel like I have a good one today. It might not be a good one. We'll see how it goes. All right. What did Elvis say to his landscaper? Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's a good one. That was a good
one.
Right. I got new gloves yesterday.
Oh.
They're both lefts, but it'll be all right.
Dang.
I've been waiting to use that
one. For the winter season. I thought we were telling me a fun fact because you're cold all the time.
I am cold.
I got new gloves yesterday. Now I feel warm. I thought you were just about to be like.
No. Oh, well, welcome to Murfreesboro. We have the holidays coming up, lots of people mingling.
Yeah.
So you might be somewhere where you're not sure what they're saying. So we have our Southernisms today that we want to make sure that you can fit in, know what people are saying, and not sound too Yankee, California, wherever you came from. So our word of the day is plum.
Plum tired.
Plum
Plum out of breath. It just means like you're
all the way.
Completely exhausted. It's not a fruit. It's you're not purple tired.
Well, it's not plum that you eat doesn't have a B at the end.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Yeah.
But when you're saying it in Southernisms,
true.
People can't tell you didn't put a B on the end of it.
Yeah. Also, if you are going over the hill and through the woods to grandmother's house, if someone says, "Hey, are you going to be at Thanksgiving?" you say,
"Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise."
That's right. That means unless something crazy like a snowpocalypse happens, they're going to be there.
Or the snow don't rise around here. The snow don't rise. You just slide straight off the roads. We have some national events going on.
We do.
Yeah. Today, actually, is World Diabetes Day.
Yes, and that is a big epidemic.
Yeah, actually, diet, you can control type 2 diabetes with that. Sometimes it's hereditary. Diabetes runs deep in my family on like every side. So that's something to always watch out for. Make sure you're checking your A1C and all that stuff.
Eat less sugar.
Eat less sugar.
Move your butt.
Thanksgiving, one slice of pie, not 6.
Tomorrow is National Clean Out Your Fridge Day. That gets you ready for all that Thanksgiving prep.
That's awesome. That's a great day. We just did that. We got a new fridge, so we're good for at least 6 months. It's like rotating your tires.
Oh my gosh.
Then Sunday, it's National Fast Food Day. We got a good friend here in town, that was on the show at one point, Dave Weil, on Steak and Shake.
So. He's the local franchise owner of Steak and Shake. The only one that made it out the door with a mic on.
Yep.
Ran to chase him down.
Got chased down. Tammy ran him down like Forrest Gump. It was
it was great.
It was a lot of fun. But yeah, beef tallow fries now. Go check it out. Dave's a great guy.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. Then Monday, National Homemade Bread Day.
I love bread.
So my wife keeps wanting to get into this homemade bread stuff, and I'm like fighting it like tooth and nail, just like no. Like she's like, my friend's gonna give me a sourdough starter, and I'm like,
oh my gosh.
I'm like, no, she's not.
I'm working with someone right now that's gonna do a sourdough starter class, and we're talking about like having it be a date night. Taylor's going to be our first person.
No, ma'am.
Yes.
No, ma'am. We already have one being to keep alive. We don't need something else to keep alive in our fridge.
You don't go to jail if the starter dies. Tuesday is Apple Cider Day.
I love apple cider. And then Thursday is Future Teachers of America Day.
Yeah, that's really great. I mean, my personal opinion, they're overworked and underpaid, but they are so important for the core of the beings in our world.
Yeah, my wife is a teacher and her counselor now, but she went to school for education, and that is something that bless their hearts. I say that in like the nicest way, because they go through so much for your children. And there's not a whole lot of thank you or a whole lot of like pat on the backs when you're a teacher, and they give everything for your kids, especially like even the younger ones. Like these are if you think about it, in the world we live in, these are the people that are even protecting your kids when they're in the classroom and stuff, and they would give their life for your children. So like they deserve a lot of respect.
I have a friend that's an ESL teacher, not an ESL, she's a special ed teacher.
Yeah.
Sorry. And that's incredibly hard.
Yes.
Incredibly hard.
That is hard work, and if you got to respect your teachers. So please, if you have a future teacher out there that's working to that, give them some love.
I just real quick on a side note, I always told the teachers, if you say my kid did something wrong and they said they didn't, I got your back. Like I'm not going to be like, oh, Timmy is so good. I'd be like, all right, let's get him. I believed them. They're not going to lie to me. All right. Well, on this day, November 14th, 1851, the book Moby Dick was published, and it's a whale of a tale. The now famous story of Captain Ahab and the giant white whale started off as a total flop. I love this. Little did author Herman Melville know that he was writing one of the most iconic books ever. Turns out greatness sometimes takes a little while to catch on. My dad would love that.
Yeah, you really
all the fish jokes.
You grabbed it and ran with it, that's for sure.
I love it.
Well, we have to thank our sponsors. We have Superior Overhead Doors,
Valley Growers,
and For Real Social Media,
615 Insurance. And with the holiday season coming up, money might be a little tight. If you let Lance check your policy, you may end up with a couple extra bucks in your pocket.
Good. Might save a little money on your rates there.
That's right.
And sometimes get better coverage too in the process.
Right.
All right. And Achieve Entrepreneur Center.
And Hemisphere's Wine Bar that lets us record here each week.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't have anything to do this weekend, you're not looking hard enough, and you're definitely not watching our show. Tonight, from 5 to 8, it's the Downtown After 5 Holiday Edition in historic downtown Murfreesboro. It got postponed because of the weather, so make sure you come out tonight. Bring the whole crew and soak up some of the magic of the holiday season. They have festive shop windows, holiday decor, and a lot of one-of-a-kind gifts. It's a perfect night for a little early stocking stuffer and some good old-fashioned community cheer, because downtown isn't just where we shop, it's where we come together.
Get out there and buy your local gifts. And then we were talking about this yesterday.
The new ornament
is out.
Yeah. Country Gourmet.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I was getting there.
I know. Tonight's the night to cozy up by the fire. Grab your flannel and head on over to the Wilderness Station Campground from 5 to 8 for the family campfire night. We're talking s'mores, stories, snacks, and good old-fashioned fun under the stars. Admission is $5 for kids, $10 for adults, and it's free to little ones under 5. So let's get toasty, Murfreesboro.
I love s'mores. It's my favorite.
Yeah. Grab your girlfriends, it's time to brunch and bag it. Tomorrow from 10 to 1 at the Fountains, it's the second annual Power of the Purse. We're talking delicious bites, some bubbly, and a parade of purses from homemade beauties to high-end designer bags. That sounds amazing to me. I just want to say that.
That's right up your alley.
I know. There'll be raffles, silent auction, and cash and carry options to make it a shopper's dream. But even better, it's all for a good cause. Proceeds go right back into programs to support youth opportunities here in South Central Tennessee. So bring your appetite and your purse game. This event is equal parts glam and give back. Also tomorrow from 8 to 2, swing by the Arts and Crafts Festival and UWF Bake Sale at the First United Methodist Church in Murfreesboro. It's a day full of creativity, community, and cookies. You can shop more local handmade goods, and don't forget to grab a few sweet treats from the bake sale while you're at it. All the proceeds go to support local mission projects.
Handmade cookies, everybody knows I love to snack if you watch the show.
Finally, tomorrow it's the second annual Christmas market at Hop Springs from 10 to 4, and it's going to be merry and very bright. Visit over 100 vendors from handmade artisans to food trucks. There'll be a free petting zoo and kids games. Petting zoo. I'd like a petting zoo.
You gotta watch out for the llamas though.
Yeah, they can be a lot. And then the goodie bags are available for the first 100 shoppers. Celebrate the season, shop local, and bring the whole family. It's Christmas cheer, Murfreesboro style.
You ever been spit on by a llama?
No.
No, it's not fun. Well, if you were not paying attention, or if you heard something that you were like, I'd like to go to that, and I need to know more, there are links in our description below, so you can check that out. Yeah, you're doing the hand. We have
Vanna
coming
White for your job. Vanna.
She's working on her audition. She's going to be a hand model.
Well, Lance, you were visiting with the Mills Family Pharmacy right around the corner, highlighting local entrepreneurs. You ready to watch the video?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right, let's check it out.
Hey everybody, Lance Chandler here at Good Morning Murfreesboro. We are here today at Mills Family Pharmacy. We have Chad here and we have Craig here, the pharmacists and owners of the pharmacy here. So we're going to talk to them a little bit today about the business here. So you guys have been here since 2010, and tell us about how you got to this location here, because you've been around a lot longer than that with Mills Family Pharmacy in the community, correct?
Sure. So we actually, opening day was May of 2008, and we were in another location down the street. We had the opportunity to move here in 2013 after that lease was up, and so we did, and pushed in all the chips as it may, and we opened in July of 2013 from this location and been here ever since.
Wonderful. So you guys do a lot more than just pharmacy work in here. You guys have that, but it's a beautiful place in here. It's got gifts and everything. So tell us a little bit about what you have going on in here besides pharmacy, and then we'll touch back on that and see what we can talk about on.
Let's let Craig answer.
Yeah,
that one.
sounds good.
Yeah, so we offer lots of things. As you see, we have a very nice gift shop. A little bit of honey is the gift shop here. So it's really nice. Birthday, Christmas, helps me get all of my presents bought, so it works out well. We do lots of things in the pharmacy. We really consider ourselves problem solvers. So when patients have problems, that's when we come in. That's when we come into play.
We like to think outside the box.
Yep.
Yeah.
Compounding medication, specially made for patients and for animals. If you're having trouble finding things, we're your place to come.
Well, I will tell you, if you compare this place to like a big box pharmacy store that you might go to in this town, it's very different because you got that hometown vibe. You do have the wonderful gift shop, and give us a reason why your customers should come here, or why new customers should come check you guys out at this location.
Number one thing would be wait times. We strive to try to get anybody in and out of here in 10 to 15 minutes, no matter what time of day it is for us. We're only open 10 hours a day, but in that 10 hours, we serve a lot of different needs for the local community. We do deliver to your house. We have a dispensing system back there that's second to none. It's very quick and efficient. We use all the latest technologies when we're filling prescriptions. We do blister packs, which is like medicine on time. It's called Dispill is the brand of it, but it helps the patient make sure they're taking their medicine the way it was meant to be taken daily. And it's a good reminder system for those that are on a lot of medications. We do that as a service as well.
Yeah, I guess one thing that we try to strive to do, we try to treat people like we'd like to be treated. Medication errors is a big problem. It's the number one reason people are admitted to the hospital. And then patients leave the pharmacy and the doctor's office and they really don't know how to take their meds. So we try to strive on treating them like it's our family member, and we try to know them by name. That way, we know what's going on with them. They're not just a number. They're more like family to us too. So.
Wonderful. Well, you guys definitely are a pharmacy you can trust. I can tell that just by being in here. It's a beautiful place. It's got great gifts. It's got a great atmosphere. So I appreciate you guys coming in and letting us do this here with you guys today.
Thank you as well for the opportunity. Appreciate
Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
All right.
That was a really awesome video, Leah. Great job.
It was a lot of fun, and the crazy thing is you're outside looking at it, and then you walk in, it's like this huge pharmacy in there, and huge
The gift shop.
Yeah.
Woo!
Huge gift shop has
Yeah.
everything in there that you can imagine that you would need other than like a sandwich for lunch. Like and Chad and Craig just great guys.
That's awesome. Well, I hope you got my gift while you were there.
It's in the
Cough,
mail.
cough.
It's in the mail to you. Just keep waiting on it. Well, we're here with our very first guest, Tom Henry, founder of Feed America First. Welcome, Tom.
Well, thank you. I'm so glad to be here this week. We've been in Rutherford County for 25 years, and anytime I have a chance to talk to my neighbors, I want to.
That's fantastic. Now, some people have heard, some people have not. Why don't you give us a breakdown of what it is?
Sure. We started Feed America First back in 2000 because of a basic inequality that 40% of the food produced in the United States ends up in the landfill. That's after being manufactured, produced, packaged, distributed, and that much of it gets wasted, yet 1 in 5 Tennessee kids goes to bed or is at risk of going to bed hungry. If that's the case, why does any kid go to bed hungry? There's plenty of food, and I felt like I could use my business experience to help distribute some of that overproduction of food to people that really needed it. Second Harvest and others do such a fine job in the metropolitan areas, but that's about 55% of the people in need. The other 45% are harder to reach, and so we felt like if we constructed an organization that could divert some of this food to rural counties and outside the metropolitan areas, then we could really complement the system of who's addressing food insecurity. So that's been our mission since 2000. We really believe that the solution to hunger lies within our communities. It's neighbors taking care of neighbors.
Agreed.
And so that's been our role. We've been relatively successful. We feed about 40,000 families a month.
Wow.
And God continues to provide plenty of food, and even at times like now when there's critical needs. Mm-hmm. Everybody's aware of hunger needs in November.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is the biggest food-centered holiday we have, and people are sensitive to that. But this year, overlaid on top of that is the cut back in SNAP benefits and the panic that's gone along with that, the cut in government funding, so that Second Harvest and others have not gotten their government funding.
Yes.
We don't rely on government funding, so we've had plenty of food, and
wow, that's great.
We've had additional opportunities to distribute.
Wonderful. And there's so many different things that people help with out there right now because of the SNAP benefits. Those have been depleted. So, when it comes to Thanksgiving dinners and families that may not have them, then a lot of the meals and stuff were given out at the first of the month here, so there are no Thanksgiving meals and stuff. So an organization like yours that is not relying on that government funding, that's amazing.
Well, it's been very helpful, but I'll tell you the key to it is our neighbors.
Yeah.
This past 2 weekends, World Outreach has done food drives, and we've collected well over 10 tons of food from the generous congregants at World Outreach. That's what it takes in communities like Murfreesboro and Rutherford County and others, that it takes the community coming together to meet that need.
So obviously you're here in Rutherford County. Your organization has grown. What other areas do you serve?
Well, we go to about 40 different counties. We don't go there, but we serve in 40 different counties in Tennessee, plus a handful in southern Kentucky and northern Alabama and northern Mississippi. Generally within about a 250-mile radius of here.
Wow.
There's plenty of need. There's in every little town, no matter how rural the area is, there's somebody there trying to help their neighbors.
Yes.
If we can find out who that is, then we can help them serve more neighbors by providing them more food.
Well, that's the next question. How do you find out who that is that needs that help in the process?
Well, we rely on mostly it's local churches. That's who's feeding people in small towns.
Yes.
That's who's doing a lot of the social services in small towns. And so if we can find, it doesn't have to be a church, but if we can find a local organization that's feeding their neighbors, then if they're a 501c3, then we can collect donated food and distribute it to them. Wonderful. So we have about 150 of those partners around the counties that we're in. And so our approach is that we want that food to go into the county and let people who actually live there know who their neighbors are, let them do the distribution, because there's a great deal of accountability. When somebody hands you a food box when you're in need, there's a desire to pay that back. And we find that over and over again, that people who've received food benefits, because it got them through a tough time, or they're willing to go back in and help somebody else.
Yes.
And so that kind of pay it forward attitude, to me, that's how communities heal.
Yes.
And then, obviously we're going to talk about donations, but one of the things that I read about you guys is that for every $1 that someone donates, you're able to get enough food for 10 to 15 meals. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's a 25-year average.
Wow.
So for every $1 ever donated to us in the last 25 years, we've been able to do that. We do that because we have a small staff. We have a lot of volunteers, and the food that we get, we pay for very little food. Most of it is donated. Companies want to donate their food before it goes bad.
Yes.
Before it gets by the sell-by date. There's financial tax advantages to doing that, but there's also that desire to do good in the community. And so we found that every company wants to help if they can.
So the companies that may donate and stuff like that, if there's somebody out there that might own a business that wants to get involved, is it
Absolutely.
like restaurants? Is it grocery
No,
stores?
it's manufacturers and distributors.
Okay, gotcha.
For instance, it's not the local Walmart, it's the Walmart distribution center in Shelbyville.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
And so we receive our donations by the pallet or by the truckload and bring them into our warehouse over on John Bragg Highway. We have a beautiful new cooler freezer that'll hold several tractor trailer loads of refrigerated goods. And then we distribute them to our 150 agency partners. And one of the critical things about that cooler freezer is that before COVID, about 80% of the food that's donated around the country was non-perishable.
Yes.
Right.
After COVID, that's not the case.
Really?
It's gone so much more to perishable food. So now about 60% of what we give away is perishable, and that's why that cooler freezer is so important. Perishable foods are a whole lot more nutritious.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's fruits and vegetables and dairy and meat and prepared meals and so it's on the nutritional ladder. It's the stuff at the highest.
Just curious, why do you think that shift after COVID from?
Well, canneries usually kept a couple of years worth of inventory. Now they can't keep up, and so there's not that inherent surplus laying around in somebody's warehouse anymore. So it's whatever can be produced right now.
Gotcha.
And
makes
consequently, that means we have to turn it right now.
Right.
So when we get in a tractor trailer load of yogurt like we did yesterday, we need to turn that in 3 days.
Wow.
And so our distribution is set up to do that through these other agencies that we do.
Well, we just have a short time left with
Yeah.
you, and I know you have an event you want to talk about.
Yeah, I do. We this year we're doing Food Fight at the Factory. The food fight is the battle against hunger, but the other elements of it, we're doing a taste of local restaurants, and so they can have a chance to kind of measure up against each other, and people can do that. And then we're also having a celebrity chef competition where what we want to do is connect people to those people who are receiving those food boxes. And so we felt like if we could take those food boxes of food that's donated that we're putting together, and a chef could take that box and prepare a fancy meal out of it.
Wow.
And display that. Then, so we have 4 chefs that are competing to do that.
Wonderful.
And a panel of judges. We have a wonderful silent auction to it, but it's going to be a really
silent
fun
auction.
evening. So it's going to be at the factory on the 19th, which is next Wednesday.
Wonderful.
And there's still seats available to it. We think it's going to be a really fun event.
Wonderful.
Is that silent auction online?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. As of this afternoon,
Okay.
and we got some great stuff. We have a really nice package from Barrett, and we have some sports packages, and some distillery tours, and some behind the scenes looks, and some travel stuff. So yeah, it's going to be it's a wonderful silent auction.
Fantastic. That's right.
That's my jam.
Yeah. Rachel loves a
We've
silent
got something
auction.
for you.
Yes, we do.
I'm not sure what it might be, but we have something for you.
Thank you so much, Tom. And we'll have your links if people want to get involved.
Absolutely.
In
FeedAmericaFirst.com,
Wonderful.
and you can go from there.
Thank you so much, Tom, for being on the show.
Pleasure, my
Thank you
pleasure.
for helping the community.
I'm so appreciative of the work that you all are doing to bring attention to agencies here in the community, because we need that. We all need that help.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, up next, Purple Paws Pet of the Week.
This week's Pet of the Week is brought to us by Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Reliable obedience training for puppies and dogs of all ages.
This week's Pet of the Week comes to us from Rutherford County Cat Rescue. Say hello to Roadrunner. Part of the Looney Tunes gang and 100% heartthrob. This little warrior is about 4 months old, fully vetted, microchipped, and ready to race right into your heart. He was born with a tough start and a little scar over his right eye to prove it. Roadrunner bounced back beautifully with the energy of a cartoon star and the love of a lifelong companion. He's playful, affectionate, and a total love bug. He is looking for his forever home.
Well, if you're interested in making Roadrunner part of your family, reach out to Rutherford County Cat Rescue and make him part of your family today.
Yes, yes. Well, we are here. We have our second guest with us, Byron Glenn, and he's going to talk to us about what he does helping the community and with those Thanksgiving dinners.
Yeah, so Glenn
Turkey Giveaway.
Yep, that's it.
My wife and I, we started this back in 2015 now. So we're
Wow, 10 years.
Absolutely. And we started it really started back in the 90s from church.
Yeah.
But we launched in 2015. Sometimes you might have an idea that has to permeate and
get your feet wet with it,
Absolutely. And so we started my church back in Oklahoma, both from Oklahoma. They would do, during the holidays, hey, if you need to have a need, we're going to have money at the pulpit, just come and grab it.
Oh, nice.
That sparked it.
Wonderful.
So then I moved out here in 2004. I went to school with the Tennessee State University, and then from there, our motto at TSU is Think, Work, Serve. Ah. And so we're always looking for ways to serve our community. And so we were working with the homeless downtown, and we saw how people were getting plates. It made them so warm.
Yeah.
Just by getting the meal. And so we were like, we should do something.
Yeah.
So we were praying, trying to figure out what we can do. We're getting in Nashville, so we're trying to figure, okay, there are a lot of organizations that are doing something. We don't know too many who are providing turkeys. Because we wanted to make sure that families, I don't know about you, but I remember my mother's sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to make sure we provided opportunities for families to have those resources to where they can create those memories for themselves.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's a wonderful idea. Having that meal where your family comes together is such a bonding moment for your family, big or small.
Right.
It's something that it's etched in your mind for the rest of your life, like your mom's
Sweet potato pie.
There you go.
Are the turkeys already cooked?
No, so we so each box.
Mm-hmm.
So real quick. So 2015 we did an in-person event.
Okay.
So we had balloon artists, face painting.
Wow.
We had a real event.
Yeah.
But this little thing happened called the pandemic.
Yeah.
And we couldn't host events out anymore, so we had to pivot and we had to decide what would we do now. Well, we're like, well, people are at the house.
Yeah.
We can deliver.
Oh, that's great.
And so we pivoted from just doing turkeys to a full box. And in that box, hold on, my CEO, AKA my wife,
The boss.
so in each box includes a frozen turkey, so about 13, 15 pounds.
Okay.
Green beans, stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, turkey gravy, and rolls.
Wow.
That's a whole meal.
That's a
complete meal. And you're talking about your grandmother's sweet potato pie. Some of those memories come from the cooking together. So that's a great opportunity for them to come together and make a meal together.
Absolutely.
So you said you deliver them now. So is that correct?
Absolutely.
Okay.
This year we actually have 18 drivers delivering.
Wow.
That's crazy. How many do you deliver in one day?
how many families?
You deliver tomorrow, right?
We are delivering tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we started in Rutherford County in 2020.
Wow.
We delivered 38 boxes.
That's amazing.
Tomorrow we are delivering 100 boxes.
Wow.
Wow.
What a growth.
Congratulations.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, importantly, how do you get your boxes put together? Who does that for you?
Volunteers, money, all the things.
Money, all of that.
Volunteers. So we actually shop for the food ourselves.
Okay.
And so Friday, we always make sure that we prepare the boxes.
Yeah.
And I'm part of the local Murfreesboro Kiwanis Club.
Yep.
Right.
And so every Friday, every year they'll come out on Friday to pack the boxes with us.
Wow.
So we'll prepare the boxes for everything for the non-perishable, and then on Saturday, we'll actually go get the turkey.
Yeah.
We get the turkeys from local stores, and so from there, I will drive the U-Haul to pick the turkeys up.
Wow.
Well, think about it. So I have a Honda CR-V.
That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
Can you imagine you see Byron going down Old Fort Parkway, turkeys hanging out the window?
Now, I have a Honda CR-V and I've got a lot of stuff in there, but the thought of 100 turkeys might be too much.
Byron's got a turkey in his lap driving.
Exactly. And so we'll pull the U-Haul up tomorrow. We'll pull the U-Haul up, and then everyone we'll get the boxes. We partner with another local church that allows us to pack the boxes there.
Nice.
And then Saturday morning, my wife and I will go with all the volunteers, and they'll kind of get everything organized, and they'll be out the door.
How do people contact you? What is the eligibility? How can people get a box?
Great question. So we require no proof of need.
Okay.
Wow.
So again, remember, I saw that back in the 90s at my church, no proof of need.
Yeah.
We do understand why people do need the proof of need sometimes.
Yeah.
So, but from referrals, from family, friends, community leaders, organizations, word of mouth, and social media. Every year we do what's called a wait list. So all requests are waitlisted, no matter if they do it on the first day or the 5th day. The reason being is we don't want to do a first come, first serve because everyone have different work schedules.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And we want to be cognitive of that.
Yeah.
But when you hear people like, hey, I worked third shift and I saw this.
Right.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But I mean, we have 100. So this year we had 160 waitlisted.
Wow, that's amazing. So that being said, you had 160. You'd love to feed all 160. We're doing 100.
Doing 100.
So that means that you need more donations. And how do people donate? Do they do that through money? Do they do that through, because you go buy the goods?
We go buy the goods, or you can you can host your own little drive.
Yeah.
We partner with Central Magnet School, the Key Club.
Oh, wow.
They purchased 160 green beans.
Wow. There you go. Perfect.
And so for us, the reason why we do events, and we wanted to make sure this was a community event to get everyone involved as much as possible. So, but typically they just reach out and say, hey, we want to give. We have people who give from across the country.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Because they see the work that we're doing, and we've been doing it since 2015.
So if everything that's in that box, you guys can have a list of it, and if somebody's like, hey, I got the cranberry sauce, and if a school wanted to be like, hey, we're going to collect cranberry sauce from everybody, you end up with 300 cranberry sauce, you're good to go.
Absolutely. We say on average, each box costs about $35.
That's amazing.
Now think about how much you're going to spend just on Thanksgiving alone.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Or can't spend. So we just have a minute left with you. What would you like to say to the community, and really, what's important to let them know?
This is a community event. It's just my wife and I. My wife does an amazing job. She actually coordinates everything from reaching out. My job is to do this. Just go, I get the fun part. I go talk to people and make sure we get the turkeys. I think the biggest thing is think about when you're picking up something, think about the food drive that you're hearing, that we got the Greenhouse Ministry, we have to Feed for America. Think about those people. It's like, you know what? As I pick up this can of green beans, let me pick up another can and drop it off.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you, Byron, for being on here. We appreciate it. We're a little late with people maybe wanting to donate right now, but they can donate year round to you.
Cash.
Not year round.
No. So we do this. We only do this once a year.
Okay, once a year.
So for us, unlike other organizations, they're fundraising throughout the year.
Gotcha.
For us, we start in September.
Wow.
We do a sprint from September to
Wonderful.
the second week in November. And we do the second week in November to allow the turkeys to thaw out.
Right.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Smart. Yeah, here's your frozen turkey on Thanksgiving. You can't do that.
I've heard stories. But if they want to donate, I always tell people just reach out to us, and next year's our 10 year.
They could reach out to you year round, get set up, get their dates.
Right.
Absolutely.
And you can get them lined up for September.
And just know, next year, 2026, our 10 year will be the second week in November.
Okay.
Wonderful. Fantastic.
Well, if you've never gone to bed hungry, you're lucky. So if you can feel it in your heart to help, definitely reach out. Well, thank you so much, Byron.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, stop. Don't scroll just yet. Up next, Rachel's going to talk with Terry Lees on the Square.
Hi, it's Rachel from Good Morning Murfreesboro, and we're here at Terry Lee's on the Square with the owner, Terry. This is a cute boutique. I wandered in here looking around. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, the store has been open since 2016. We started in a little bitty shop 3 doors down, and then in 2018 we moved up here, and so now this is home to Terry Lee's.
I see that there are lots of different things, not just clothes, but there's warmers, there's shoes, there's jewelry. What sizes do you carry here?
So for ladies' clothes, we do extra small through 3X.
Okay.
So we have a little something for everyone. And then we also have jewelry and shoes, and we have a great little gift shop area where we even have some things for kids and some things for men.
Well, with Christmas coming up and the other holidays and gift giving, this is a great place not only to find small little things for stockings, but an outfit for a party or event that you have to go to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we love working with you, so we love to build an outfit. So anybody can come in and we will take all the time we need to with you, and we can outfit you from shoes all the way up to your hat.
So you get a personal stylist, basically.
Absolutely.
Well, that's wonderful. And why don't you let us know the hours?
We are open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 5:30. And during the holidays, we do extend those hours. So check our Facebook page for extended hours.
Awesome. Well, if you're downtown on the Square, come by and visit Terry at Terry Lee's.
That was such a fun store to go to, and if you have someone hard to shop for, those socks.
Yeah, it looked like they had a lot going on in there, so it looks like there was something for everyone.
Really, there is. Yeah, absolutely.
That's great. It looked like a lot of fun. All right, well, that's it for our show today. Thank you so much for watching, and next week, we have more events.
Yes.
We got more guests.
Yes.
And we got more fun. We had a lot of fun today, and we had such a great episode today talking to these organizations that help people. You know, we're in a time where people this month with the government shutdown, a lot of people had to go without food, and we have 2 great organizations that's helping feed those people and giving back to the community that way.
It's amazing. It really is.
It's great.
And then, you know, lots of good organizations out there. We'll have the contact stuff below if it's you or someone you know.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. We got to thank our sponsors.
We
have
do.
Superior Overhead Doors.
Valley Growers.
Info Social Media.
615 Insurance. And like I said earlier, if you would like a free quote that doesn't hurt you in any way, get a hold of
There you
Lance
go.
here.
I'm handing them out. I'm making it rain with the quotes.
And you get a quote. And you get a quote.
I know. I'm
Sorry.
Oprah Winfrey of the quotes. And Achieve Entrepreneur Center.
Hemisphere's Wine Bar.
And Sit Mean Sit, our Purple Paws Pet of the Week sponsor.
Look at you.
I know. I got
saying
to say it once. Well, we got to thank our amazing staff.
Yes,
we talk about Neil all the time. He helps put all this together, but we have such a great staff.
We have a team.
We have a whole team that helped put this show on, and they were each one of them amazing in their role and what they do.
Absolutely. And thank you to Hemispheres for letting us use the space.
Yeah, beautiful space. And you got to tell them what to do.
All right. So if you're watching on YouTube, you need to smash that subscribe button.
And then don't forget to like and share the Facebook post. So if you see something in here that you're like, hey, we want to share this with our friends, share it with your friends.
Definitely. And you know, maybe you don't want to tag someone you know that's in need. Just share it through Messenger so that they can get that information.
It's a great idea. That's a great idea. Well, and if you are tired of looking at our beautiful faces, you can listen to us on podcasts now.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's so cool.
So your favorite podcasting streaming service, whatever it is that you like, you can go find us at Good Morning Murfreesboro on there.
That's right.
And from all of us here at Good Morning Murfreesboro, we wish you a great weekend.
If you're going to do it right here in Murfreesboro.